want to go first?
Sure. Give me that goblet. Although my laptop's not turning on, so I'll give it a couple of
Now there is a blank one in both of them, which means you get to do whatever you want.
I don't like that.
A long one.
As long as
Ryan from Power Punch Productions.
God damn it.
Alright, so I'm not gonna write
Right?
What do I do?
I mean, you can. I don't
Sit
care.
down.
I don't want to write it.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yes! Yes! Impossible odds.
The gods have spoken.
All right.
All right, now we got it.
And your fan fiction is.
Oh, I gotta get it up. Hold on, wait. All right, I'm good. Wait,
It
what
says
font?
IRL AU, so I'll leave that up to
What
for
font
interpretation.
and text size does it have to be?
That doesn't matter.
I'm gonna
I
do
don't
Times
give a
New
fuck.
Roman 12 because that's
Double
the standard.
spaced.
Double spaced.
Ryan, who's the guy that does the alien paintings? H.R. Geiger? is
H.R.
that him?
Giger, yeah. The
No.
the genital man.
The genital man. What was that thing?
Do we both have to use the characters we each
Yeah.
pulled? Okay, thought so.
So it's me and Sigourney Weaver.
Gotcha.
We're gonna get married. You're going to lose points.
I'm trying to stay out of the video.
But say just put Ryan's going to get married, have lots of sex and have children. The end, and you win.
I'll share a sentence of mine so far. One bit of dialogue. M'lady, won't you sign this, please?
No.
All my life I've waited to see
No.
you and meet you and ... kiss you ...
Not like this.
With the last bit, his voice lowered, his head bowed. She looked down on him, laughing.
No.
Is Sigourney Weaver married?
I think she might be. To me.
Out in this.
I mean, you have time to look it up, Kyler.
I'm literally Googling it right now. Married? Sigourney Weaver married? Question mark? She's married to Jim Simpson since 1984.
You have to kill him.
They have a daughter.
The
And their
dog's
name-
probably your age.
Their
Yeah.
daughter's name is Ryan Baker.
Fuck.
Ara Ryan.
Caden, or not Caden, sorry, Kyler, we have 7.5 minutes.
Sweet, we're halfway through.
I guarantee you Kyler's going to have a page and a half by the time he's done.
I'm already at like a page.
Your font is fucking huge.
Oh yeah, it's Comic Sans 24. And I'm not fixing a single goddamn
Hey,
word.
supposed to be font size 24.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, these will
Easy
be
to read
available in the description below for you to download and read for yourself. And marvel at the horror.
Oh, now the whole internet's gonna know that I type fucking weird too. Because I don't type normally, it's mostly with my pointer fingers. And I've never taught myself to stop doing it.
Type like a fucking beta.
I do have a beta type, and it's awful, but it's how I've typed forever.
Kyler, you and Pete have a little bit over 4 minutes, like 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
I want to say a sentence out loud, but it would give away the entire twist. That's not really a twist, it's just what I made this.
Fuck, you're taking all my black pill blue trail jokes and turning them against me.
I'm not. It's even worse because I'm not actually making this a jab at you. I'm just making it the worst thing I could imagine.
I'm done. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it.
This is
Good.
going to be a
Good
disaster.
in heavy quotations.
It's going to be a disaster.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Use like
Alright,
I'll
you
back
have
up
30
the
seconds, Kyler.
30 seconds.
10, 9,
8,
8.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands off. Alright, finish 2 seconds.
Alright.
I'm very
Come
content
on,
with where this went.
Alright. Pete, Kyler, which one of you two want to go first?
As a refresher, just so that the audience isn't confused, ours was Ryan Baker from Power Punch Productions.
Me!
And Sigourney Weaver.
My wife!
Life. Which one of us wants to read first?
I'll let you go first. You do it.
Title: Queen Sigourney. Scene: Los Angeles, Hollywood,
Oh, no.
USA. Alien Movie Fan Meetup 2019. Sigourney Weaver sat atop her H.R. Geiger-themed throne, laughing at the worthless peasants gathering in her honor. She wore a bastardized version of Ripley's spacesuit, covered in gaming sponsors and Mountain Dew. This convention started out as a normal gathering of like-minded movie fans, but quickly divulged into a Sigourney worship sesh. The leader of the ravenous fanbase, Ryan Baker, approached the Space Queen with glee. He held up his favorite picture of Miss Weaver high above his head and asked her, "M'lady, won't you sign this, please? All my life I've waited to see you, and meet you, and kiss you." With the last bit, his head lowered and bowed. She looked down on him, laughing. "You foolish boy, all of you are the same. I want nothing to do with any of you. But Mountain Dew has paid me too much to sit up here and give you nothing." She'd raise a brow, sneering. Ryan Baker, peasant king of my fan club, ellipses. Lick my famous actress toes, and maybe I'll sign your stupid photograph. A chorus of cheers
You think
and
that would stop me?
a chorus of cheers and applause could be heard from the ground below her xenomorph throne. The entire fan club dreamed of something like this. One of them licking Miss Weaver's toes? For a reward? Unheard of. Ryan looked down and bent a knee before Sigourney. He gently, carefully removed both of her space boots, revealing two lovely, perfectly pedicured feet. They were the greatest toes Ryan, no, the world, had ever seen. He was instantly awestruck and almost didn't know where to begin. Break. Sigourney frowned. "Do you want the autograph or not, peon? These feet ran away from those aliens you boys love. Lick them, cherish them, be my foot slave." She laughed again. A horrible, evil laugh. Ryan brought his face closer to Sigourney's feet, where he could smell their musk. A lovely lilac and Mountain Dew scent. His tongue was let loose from his mouth and ran over each of her painted toenails in turn. Sigourney sighed, a frown on her face. "More, slave. Earn this autograph." Ryan did as he was told, and engulfed Sigourney's left foot in his entire mouth. His tongue swirled around each of the toes as he gagged slightly. This continued for several minutes with each foot before he peeled himself off of her. Sigourney smiled. "That was good enough, I guess. Give me the picture, and I won't destroy your self-esteem more than it needs to be." Ryan gave up his picture's autographed virginity and allowed herself to grace it with her signing Sharpie. After the con, Ryan went home and jerked off. And
Also, I want to point out that he didn't write. He already wrote that. He just copy pasted and changed some names.
I did not. I would never write about feet.
Right, your feet.
I don't know if I'm going to beat that, dude.
I
should
think
have
it's a
gotten
little
the
unfair.
The heart of the meme.
Alright, here's the fan fiction of, again, Ryan Baker and Sigourney Weaver. Title, A Chance Meeting. As the movie credits began to roll away and the people started to leave, one silhouette stayed behind. Silhouette stayed behind. This said figure was sobbing at the scenes that played out before her. It was a reviewing of Alien Resurrection as the character, Sigourney Weaver, sat there crying at her career's lowest point. Another figure walked out of the darkness with a backwards baseball caps and a Lumix mirror lens camera around his neck, and a Death Saves brand t-shirt covering his musculature frame and erect nipples poking out. It was the owner and leader of the Power Punch brand, Brian Baker. He kneeled down next to this maiden in distress, and he said to her, "Hey, what seems to be the problem, dude?" As she looked up to him with red, blotchy eyes and tears dripping about, she said, "This movie fucking sucks, and I was supposed to be the star. Why did I decide to do this?" Ryan nodded his head to one side, then to the other, and responded in a manner that of a doctor treating a friend. "Well, you were in other awesome movies like the first two, Aliens and James Cameron's Avatar." The tears started to stop rolling like Niagara Falls during July. Her eyes still red with sadness, but her tone more lighthearted. She asks this person, "Hey, are you seeing anyone right now? I would like to go to like a coffee shop or something later." Ryan responded almost immediately with a stern, "Fuck no, shawty, I ain't even seen no other girl. You the only bitch from me, girl." This gave Sigourney Weaver a chuckle as they started to grow extremely fond of this new person who has thrusted themselves onto her. The end.
Little
I
short,
would-
to the point.
Fuck no, shawty.
Little nicer Sigourney.
Yeah.
Alright,
Competition verdict.
That's actually really hard. I like both for different reasons. I like Kyler's "Step on Me, Ryan." That's pretty fun. That was hilarious. But Phoebe Shorty was really good.
I
I feel like Phoebe captured Ryan more, like as an individual. I think he really did. But I think you captured more of the feel
why did I
and
have erect nipples?
desire.
Because it's cold in the movie theater.
So where Phoebe captured the essence of Ryan, Kyler captured the desires of Ryan.
yes, I highly agree.
The duality of man.
I think Kyler's Sigourney Weaver. Kyler Sigourney Weaver just makes me want to give it to him because Sigourney is just this queen with leeches that feast on her and she loves it.
That's the thing I was going for.
Also, I think I captured the feel of a fan fiction better. Because also, look at all those red and blue lines, folks.
Look at my actual format.
You're gonna be able to see it.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's right.
And I
Sorry.
think
Mine looks like ass.
Phoebe's felt more like the beginning of a story, and Kyler's felt like it was nice, short, and sweet.
Kyler's
This was
wrapped
the
up really
climax.
nicely.
Mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I did love Ryan and Phoebe.
mine's a part 1.
To be continued.
Yeah.
In the losers bracket. No matter, or the
No
winners
matter
bracket.
what, it's continuing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're doing the losers bracket too.
Yeah, we are.
So, Dale?
Judge's verdict.
Yeah. Obviously, like you guys all just said, like Kyler's wrapped up pretty well.
Yeah.
And looks pretty well. I did.
He made me look better.
Yeah, Phoebe did make him look a lot better. I kind of did
But-
agree with the point Kate said. That's probably more slightly like Ryan, but I like Ryan being a fanboy in
Kyler
fanfiction.
perfectly, I think, I'm not sure if Devin or Caden said it. Kyler captured the design.
I
Yes.
said that.
Kate
Yeah.
said it.
The fact that I will
definitely
stop.
with Kyler.
So Kyler's the winner here.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
We still have the losers bracket.
Oh, that's true.